So Sharda Fall is completed now. Simple vertical type of flow or Sharda Fall. Okay. And Sharda Fall is mostly used in India, mostly construct in India. And one type of Sharda Fall is also used in UP, Uttar Pradesh state in irrigation system. So next fall is the Sharda Fall also economical. Okay, economical and also easy to construct. Okay, this is the important point about Sharda Fall. Next fall is the straight glacial fall. Next fall is the straight glacial fall. So where we can use a straight glacial fall? Okay. So this is the fifth. A straight glacial fall. So in this fall, in straight glacial fall, ratio of height is 2:1. Ratio of fall is 2:1 is provided after a ridge crest. Okay, means where is constructed and uh, where slope of where is 2:1. The hydraulic jump is made to occur on the glaciers, causing sufficient energy dissipation. In a stress glacial fall, hydraulic jump is also occur, and due to hydraulic jump creation, due to hydraulic jump occurrence, sufficient energy dissipation is also there. So this type of fall gives very good performance. However, they may be flumed for reduced cost. So see the line diagram of a straight glacial fall. See the line diagram. This is the canal wade. This is the canal wade. Okay. And over which a glaciers is constructed, but glaciers is a straight. Glaciers is a straight. So construct a straight glaciers. Okay. This portion is shown glaciers fall, a straight glaciers fall. And water is flow. Water is flow this manner. This is the bed level of river. Water is flow in this manner. Okay. Here is also flow is in a straight manner as possible as a straight. Okay. This show the straight glaciers. Straight glaciers. So in a straight glaciers, hydraulic jump is occur. Hydraulic jump is made, and due to hydraulic jump is made, energy dissipation insufficient amount. Sufficient energy dissipation is also occur. Okay. So this type of fall gives a very good performance. Now these are the three, and here is the provided. This type of fall is provided after a ridge crest. After a ridge crest, है ना? This portion is the raised. This portion is the raised, and here is the fall is created. Here is a fall is constructed. Okay. So next type of fall is the Montauk fall. So six number is the Montauk fall. Next canal fall is the Montauk fall. So in energy dissipation on state glaciers is insufficient amount but incomplete due to vertical component of velocity being unaffected. So if we want to increase the energy dissipation, then what we can change in a straight glaciers? What we can change? So a straight glaciers is replaced by parabolic glaciers. Okay, a straight glaciers is replaced by parabolic glaciers to increase energy dissipation. To increase energy dissipation without affecting velocity. So this time, if straight glaciers is converted into either replaced into parabolic shape, then it is known as Montet profile. Okay, Montet profile or Montet type flow. Montet type flow. See the line diagram again of Montet type of flow. Here this is the canal bed, here is the crest as discussed as described in glaciers. Glaciers is constructed after the crest. So this is the crest portion. Here is the glaciers. Here is the bed level of canal, bed level of canal. Okay. Now construct parabolic glaciers. Okay. So parabolic glaciers, this is the crest portion. This is the crest portion. From here, we have to construct parabolic glaciers. So glaciers in parabolic profile. So this show the parabolic profile. Then again construct at the bed of the canal. So this portion is the parabolic glaciers. Parabolic glaciers, or we can say Montet type fall. Okay, and how will water flow? How can water flow? So from here, this is the river bed. From here, water is flow in this manner. Okay, and here energy dissipation is also here in large manner. Energy dissipation in large manner. Okay, so the energy dissipation on a straight glaciers is less as compared to Montet profile. Okay, so next fall is the English fall or waffle fall. This is clear to everyone. Montet type profile, also called parabolic glaciers fall. Next fall is English fall or waffle fall. Next, that is 7 number. English fall or waffle fall. So, where we construct English fall and what is the difference from others fall? So, the a straight glacier type fall when added with waffle platform or a waffle wall, then it increase the head loss due to reducing the tendency of scoring. So, means if baffle wall is added in glaciers type of fall, then it is known as English fall or baffle fall. Okay, so it reduce tendency of scoring okay, and also increase the head loss. Okay, so see the line diagram of baffle fall or English fall. Here is a wall is constructed in glaciers fall. है ना, construction is same but a wall is add, that wall is called baffle wall. Okay, so here also a crest is here, and after the crest a straight glacier is construct, and a straight glaciers in between a straight glacial a baffle wall is also construct. Okay, so first we draw bed of the canal, this one, Okay. Next is firstly construct crest. After crest, construct a straight glaciers, and after a straight glaciers, construct a buffalo wall, and then connect it to the along the bed of the canal. Okay, so this portion is the fall. This portion is fall, and here the flow of water. This is the river bed. Here is the head loss, jump is created, and here is the water flow. Okay, this is clear to everyone. Baffle fall. So, if canal fall can be used to measure the discharge of the canal, it is termed as meter fall, and if it is not used for measurement of the discharge, then it is known as non-meter fall. Okay, so it is clear to everyone. English fall and baffle fall, also Sarda fall, also rectangular notches. Okay, so if canal fall can be used to measure discharge of canal, then it is termed as meter fall, and if discharge is not measured, then canal is known as fall is known as non-meter fall. Okay, so write this point. Meter fall, non-meter fall. So meter fall, Q measured. Q means discharge of water flowing in canal. Q measured. So if canal fall can be measured the discharge, then that fall is termed as meter fall. And if canal fall cannot measure discharge, then that type of fall also termed as non-meter fall. Non-meter fall. Okay, clear to everyone, meter and non-meter fall. So some important points regarding this fall, that is very important point for objective point of view, for objective questions. So first point is about vertical drop. Okay, first is the vertical type of fall, and regarding this vertical drop fall के लिए एक important points है, that is vertical drop fall are suitable for discharge up to 15 meter cube per second and drop up to 1.5 meter. So important point is important points. So first point is about vertical drop. Vertical drop fall. So vertical drop fall is suitable for discharge up to 15 meter cube per second, and fall, that means height, your depth should be 1.5 meter. Okay, this is about vertical fall. Second fall is about second point is about a straight glacier type. A straight glacier type fall. So what is the condition for a straight glacier? So a straight glacis type of fall is used for high energy loss of discharge and discharge up to 60 meter cube per second and construct where high energy loss and construct where condition is high energy loss. Okay. Now third point is about baffle wall type fall. So baffle fall may be used for all discharge and drop more than 1.5 meter. So baffle type fall. Baffle type fall is Q for all discharge. Okay. And depth should be greater than 1.5 meter. Okay. Clear to everyone? Next is the well type fall. So well type fall also suitable for low discharge with high drop. Okay. Well type flow, well type fall, well type fall is Q should be less, Q should be less and fall means depth should be high. Depth should be high. Okay. This is the some important point regarding different falls, different canal falls. So next regulator work is the canal head or and cross regulator. So next regulatory work is the canal head and cross regulator. Second point is the canal head and cross regulator. So where we construct canal head and where we construct cross regulator, and what is the use, what is the purpose of canal head and what is the purpose of cross regulator. Okay, so see the difference between canal head and cross regulator. When branch canal takes off from main canal means parent channel. Okay, so when branch canal takes off from main canal or parent channel, then optic channel must be carefully designed and aligned in such a way it makes zero angle with the parent channel, and then it separate out in transition. As well, the transition will have to be properly designed so as to avoid silting, as well as alternating the channel should be make an angle with parent channel. So where we use canal head, so canal head is construct at the head of branch canal, and cross regulator is construct at regulator is provided at parent canal. Okay, see the line diagram, see the line diagram. So this is the part of parent canal, this is the part of parent canal. Here this is the distributaries. Okay, so this part of water is here. This type of water flowing through branch canal. So here we construct a cross regulator provide and here we have to provide canal regulator or head regulator. Okay, This is the parent canal, or we can say main canal, and this is the off-taking or branch canal. This is the off-taking, or we can say branch canal. Okay. So head regulator is constructed at off-taking point or branch canal, head of the branch canal, and cross regulator is provided at parent canal or main canal. Okay. So what is the purpose? So head regulator to regulate discharge and measure discharge and also control entry of silt. And what is the purpose of cross regulator? So cross regulator to maintain design discharge in branch canal. Okay. So write the point. Head regulator, work of head regulator. Head regulator to regulate discharge, measure discharge, and also control or prevent entry of silt. Control silt. Okay. And what is the purpose of cross regulator? So cross regulator to maintain design discharge. Design discharge means what? What discharge? Which discharge flow in canal, main canal. Okay. Discharge which flow in main canal, or discharge which is help to design the main canal. Design discharge in branch canal. In branch canal. Okay. This point is clear to everyone. Purpose and position of canal head and cross regulator. Okay. This is clear to everyone. Okay. So next regulator work is the canal escape. Next regulator work is the canal escape. So what is the purpose of canal escape and where it is provided? So it is a side channel constructed to remove surplus water from an irrigation channel. So irrigation channel means main canal, branch canal, and distributaries. Okay. So canal escape is also a canal, also a canal which is constructed at the side of main canal, either main canal, either branch canal, either distributaries. To And what is the purpose? Purpose is to remove surplus water, means to remove excess water from the main canal, either branch canal, either distributaries. Okay. And flow into the natural drain. Okay. Mm, uh, so the water irrigation channel may be become surplus due to some mistakes. That is the reason for surplus water or excess water coming. First is the due to excessive rainfall, due to some mistake, due to sudden closure of outlet by cultivator. Okay. Or due to sudden breach at downstream site. So write the purpose of the canal escape. Canal escape is also a canal, but it is constructed at the side of the either main canal, either branch canal, either distributaries. What is the purpose? Purpose is to remove surplus water from irrigation channels. Irrigation channels means irrigation system, irrigation distributory system. And what is the distributory system? Distributory system is the main canal, branch canal, distributaries, miners, water course, and field. These are the distribution system in irrigation channel. Okay. So why surplus water is coming in main canal or branch canal? So due to some mistake or difficulties in regulation at head, due to excessive rainfall, due to sudden closure of outlet by cultivator, okay, either due to sudden breach at downstream side. These are the reason of becoming surplus water in channels. Okay, so there are two types, there are different types of escape is used, canal escape is used. So first is the wear type escape. First is the here types of escapes. First is the wear type. Wear type. Second is the regulatory type. Second is the regulator type. Third is the metering flumes. Fourth is the standing wave flumes. Standing wave flumes. Okay, these are the some canal escapes construction at different irrigation distributary system. So let's see first, that is wear type escape. Wear type escape. Okay. So see the line diagram of wear type escape. Line diagram of wear type escape. Okay. Wear type escape. So in this type of escape, crest of wear wall is kept at reduced level of full supply level of canal, then water level rises if above full supply level and it get escaped. So this is the wear. This is the wear. And escape water mixed into flow into natural drain. Okay. Surplus water is escaped through escape canal, and surplus water is again mixed into flow into natural drains by uh, by escape canal. This is the wear crest. Here is the FSL full supply level. This is the FSL. Here is the canal bed. Here is the canal bed, yellow lines, and here is the pitching done. Here is the pitching. Here is the pitching, and here is the natural drain. So flow through FSL crossing through these wear crest and then mixed into flow through canal escape and mixed into natural drain. This is the natural drain. This is the natural drain. Water flow is the in this way, in this way. Okay. So condition for wear type escape is the RL. Wear wall is kept at RL. RL of wear is equal to FSL of canal. FSL means full supply level. Okay. This is the condition for wear type escape. Next type of escape is the regulator type or sluice type. Regulator or sluice. So second type of escape is the regulator type or sluice type. So where we can use and what is the condition for regulator type escape? So in this type of canal escape, seal of the escape is kept at the canal bed level and the flow is controlled by gate. Okay, flow is controlled by gate and seal is also available. Seal is also available at canal bed level. Okay, and this type of escape are preferred as they give better control and can be used for completely employing the canal. If the escape is designed for a scoring of axis weight seal, then it is also known as a scoring escape. Okay, so see the line diagram. See the line diagram of regulated type escape. That is seal is also provided at the bed of the canal. Okay, here seal is, here is the bed of the canal. This portion is the bed of canal bed level. Okay, and same portion seal is provided, means this is the seal, this is the seal. Okay, and also gate available for flow control. Gate available for flow control. Gate is provided here in red color. And also bridge here. And here is the water level. This is the bridge. This is the seal and this red portion is the gate controlling gate. Okay, this is the escape channel. Which type of escape channel? Regulator type or sluice type. And if this type of escape channel is also used for, also designed for controlling the scoring, then it is called, it is known as term as a scoring escape. Scoring escape. So here also write or scoring skip. Okay, this is all about regulated type skip. Next is the metering flumes. So what is the meter and non-meter fall? So meter fall, that is used to measure discharge of the canal, and non-meter fall is cannot use to measure discharge of canal. Okay, these are the difference between metered and non-metered fall. And here is the metering flumes. So what is the metering flumes? So it is a structure constructed in a canal for measuring its discharge accurately. Okay, so with the help of metering flume, what we can do? Discharge measurement accurately. We can find discharge value accurately. Okay, and it is an artificial flume or narrowed section of the channel which can be utilized for calculation of discharge. Okay, so basically this type of skip is only, the purpose is to measure the discharge. Okay, discharge of canal. Okay, there are different types of metering flume. First is the venturi flume, also we can say non-modular or drawn flume. Second is the standing wave or modular flume. Okay, so let's see venturi flume. Venturimeter is also used for Venturimeter is also used for discharge measurement. Okay, so types of metering flume is Venturi type. Second is the standing wave. Okay, so line diagram, if we can see line diagram of Venturi type of flume, this is similar as Venturimeter. Okay, similar as Venturimeter, and work is also similar, that is for calculation of discharge. Clear hai? So for a standing wave flume, there is a equation used. There is a equation used for Q, that is 1.7 CD B2 H3 by 2. This is for discharge by standing wave flume. Okay, this is clear to everyone. Canal skip, there are different types of canal skip is there used in India. So these are the all about